Okay, well we're looking now, I think this sums up everything about System Lamport here, just what we can achieve from a controlling blackgrass. If you look back here, my assistant's kindly holding up this photograph here. This shows what this plot was like here at harvest 2019. It was just a sea of blackgrass with the odd bits of wheat in it. We could not harvest it. So what we did was, taking on board what we've learnt at Lamport, was we were challenging the using the plough as the reset button. So rather than coming in here and ploughing, because we know that this land won't plough very well, it tends to stand it up rather than turn it over, we said, right, we'll establish the cover crop under the usual principles. So lots of vigorous soil movement, but only shallow soil movement close to the surface. We established our cover crop, which was the Sprinter Pro mix, black oats and Phacelia. We then left that cover crop through the winter time, getting its roots down, giving us water infiltration, but importantly though, it's not too thick, so it's allowing blackgrass to grow in and amongst those black oats and Phacelia. We then came in at the turn of the year, we desiccated the cover crop, and then we came back in again close to drilling, because we must understand that particularly when we had that much blackgrass growing, that cover crop would shade some of those blackgrass plants, and we may have one or two more germinate in between the periods. So the second glyphosate killed off any remaining blackgrass. We then established spring oats. This was back in spring 2020. We had a pretty good crop of spring oats off this plot, and we harvested just short of 8 tonnes to the hectare of spring oats. Following the removal of the spring oats, we then came in again with the weaving GD, and we direct drilled this winter wheat crop in here in round about the middle of October time. And you can see when you look down here, yes, there are very, very odd blackgrass plants, but they're few and far between. And this really proves to us that if we're trying to get back to this growing wheats in September, rather than dicing with the weather end of October, November time, if we learn the lessons here from Lamport, we can control blackgrass plants. We get that rotation right, we can grow first wheats, not every other year, but probably 2 years in 6, interspersed with spring cash crops, then we can go forward together profitably.